In this chapter, we'll study self-assessment, audits, and reviews. The self-assessment system helps to identify and act on the areas of the improvement process that require additional effort, while recognizing and maintaining that which is already going well. This will thereby help to understand both achievements and improvement opportunities. The flowchart shown in the slide indicates that the process of self-assessment involves internal review of status and capability and external survey of trends and capability. Thereby, the process helps to identify the progress of the system and competitive advantage of the organization. European Foundation for Quality Management is a technique of self-assessment for any organization wishing to monitor and improve its performance. The EFQM have thus built a model of criteria and a review framework against which an organization may face and measure itself to examine any gaps. Now let us discuss some of the elements of EFQM. Number 1. Enablers. The enabler criteria of leadership, policy and strategy, people, resources and partnership, and processes focus on what is needed to be done to achieve results. The EFQM have provided a weighing for each criterion shown in the figure, which may be used in scoring self-assessments and making awards. The weighings are not rigid and may be modified to suit specific organizational needs. The diagram shows that customer results, employee results, and favorable society results are achieved through leadership driving policy and strategy, people partnerships, resources, and processes, which lead ultimately to excellence in key performance results, the enablers. Second, leadership. Leaders help develop and facilitate the achievement of the mission and vision, and are personally involved in ensuring that the organization's management system is developed and implemented. Number 3. Policy and strategy. How the organization implements its mission and vision via a clear stakeholder-focused strategy supported by relevant policies, plans, objectives, targets, and processes. Number 4. People. How the organization manages, develops, and releases the knowledge and full potential of its people at an individual, team-based, and organization-wide level, and plans these activities in order to support its policy strategy and effective operation of its processes. Number 5. Partnership and resources. How the organization plans and manages its external partnership and internal resources in order to support its policy and strategy and the effective operation of its processes. Number 6. Processes. How the organization designs, manages, and improves its processes in order to support its policy strategy and fully satisfy and generate increasing value for its customer and stakeholders. The seventh element of EFQM is assessing the enablers criteria. The criteria are concerned with how an organization or business unit achieve its results. And last element is results. The EFQM excellence model result criteria of customer results, people results, society results, and key performance results focus on what the organization has achieved. Let us now discuss the Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award. Since 1988, the Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award has been the most prestigious publicly funded incentive embodied in law to be awarded by the United States Department of Commerce and the National Institute of Standards and Technology. It is an annual award presented to the winner by the President of the USA. One might think, what could be the need for introducing the Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award? The aim of the award is to raise awareness of quality as a decisive competitive factor, to focus attention on the need for effort in the field of quality management, and to provide information about successful quality management concepts and their advantage. Let us now discuss the history behind introducing the Deming Prize. in response to an invitation from the Japanese Union of Scientists and Engineers. Dr. Deming moved to Japan after the Second World War. There, he was instrumental in rebuilding the shattered industry. The Japanese Union of Scientists and Engineers has awarded the Deming Prize for outstanding achievement in the field of company-wide quality control since 1951 in recognition of his achievements. Although the Deming Prize was initially awarded mainly for the application of statistical methods, the current list of criteria reflects the principal element of a modern total quality management approach. Some of the criteria for the application of Deming Prize are displayed in the given slide. ISO 9000 is primarily a set of international standards on quality management and quality assurance developed to help companies effectively document the quality system elements to be implemented to maintain an efficient quality system. They are not specific to any one industry and can be applied to organizations of any size. These standards instituted the concept of auditing suppliers to ensure that the way they did things was satisfactory, thus giving a far better chance that the quality of their final product was satisfactory. Some of the advantages of ISO 9000 series standards are: there are a significant number of organizations around the world which require the suppliers to hold ISO 9000 certification. This has forced some companies to adopt the standard. For some companies, ISO 9000 provides access to markets which would otherwise be closed to them by giving potential customers confidence to buy for them. This is particularly relevant to companies from developing countries. It is also likely that simply being seen as taking quality seriously by achieving certification gives a marketing benefit. More enlightened organizations see ISO 9000 as a genuine opportunity to improve the way they do business. In particular, ISO 9000 has been seen as a stepping stone to total quality management. This has been a key argument for many consultants, but the necessity of having ISO 9000 in order to become an excellent organization has no strong evidence base. ISO 9001 requires each organization to complete internal audits for its ISO 9001 based quality system to confirm the processes are being managed correctly. In other words, to confirm the organization is fully in control of its activities. An organization may hire an independent certification body known as a registrar to obtain an ISO 9001 certificate of conformity. This option is extremely popular because of the credibility of certain independent registrars. There are various approaches used for self-assessment, as discussed in the slide. Whichever method is used, the emphasis should be on understanding the organization's strength and areas for improvement rather than the score. The scoring charts provide a consistent basis for establishing a quantitative measure of performance. The process involved in quality audits and reviews are: quality audits and reviews, which subject each area of an organization's activity to a systematic critical examination. Every component of the total system is included, that is, policy, attitudes, training, processes, decision features, operating procedures, documentation. Quality survey, a detailed, in-depth examination of a narrower field of activity, that is, major key areas revealed by system audits, individual sites or plants, procedures or specific problems common to an organization as a whole. Quality inspection, which takes the form of a routine scheduled inspection of a unit or department. The inspection should check standards, employee involvement and working practices, and that work is carried out in accordance with the agreed processes and procedures. Quality tour, which is an unscheduled examination of a work area to ensure that, for example, the standards of operation are acceptable, obvious causes of defects or errors are removed, and in general quality standards are maintained. Quality sampling, which measures by random sampling, similar to activity sampling, the error defect potential. Trained observers perform short tours of specific location by prescribed routes and record the number of potential errors or defects seen.